action, rolling, the word we need to hear. Those are the words. Okay,
We ready?
going forward, those are the words that
Action rolling.
rolling. All right. Get comfortable here. Hey, everybody. My name is Ade Tokumbo Thompson, but I go by Ade. And
I'm Travis Snyder. Go by Travis.
Travis. So here today we got it's called Dare to Journey. And we have been, we finally got this together. And it took a bit of time, probably like 6 months in the making, just to get it to this final point. So for all those who do podcasts on a daily, who do video podcasting as well, shout out to all of the hard work that you all put in every day to make it happen for listeners to listen. Because we now know how that beginning start is. But anyways, why are we here? Name of our podcast is Dare to Journey, and we really want to just invite people just to listen as well as take action in their life, because Dare to Journey is about taking risks. It's about daring to live, daring to take advantage of the opportunities that are in front of you on this journey that you have. You know, what we're really wanting to do is have a risk-taking life, right? Live a life worth living. And what we're going to do simultaneously is we're going to do the same, right? We're going to be challenging ourselves to take risk on our lives in places, in parts of our areas in our life, either be it work, either be it relationships, either be it personal life, mental health. Oh, that is what necessary. You know, this is off the top of the dome too, just so you know. We already have our mission statement for Dare to Journey, but that's what Dare to Journey means to me. It means that we're going to be taking risks on this journey of ours because each of us have different journeys. I don't know if you want to add. I mean, of course, I'm pretty sure you want to add, but what are your, Dare to Journey?
Yeah, you summed it up nicely. I keep going back to the Henry David Thoreau quote about leading a life of quiet desperation, and this is kind of the antithesis podcast to that. We don't want to be living lives of quiet desperation, and we don't want other people to do that either. It's easy to get into going through the motions in life. You get into your routine, life can get boring and monotonous, and that's not the life we want for ourselves. It's not what we want for our listeners, and we just want a life fulfilled. And looking back on your life at the end of it, we want to appreciate our journey, to make sure we didn't waste a moment, waste a day, basically.
Exactly, right? Because Dare to Journey is, man, it's like, for me, right, the reason why I'm here, the reason how I got here is because I took risk on my life, right? There was plenty of risks that I could have taken in my life. And that could have been, growing up in the city of Newark, New Jersey, which, sometimes, we call it the hood, where I could have joined a gang. That could have been a risk. I could have been doing some illegal activities. That could have been a risk. Or I could take another risk where I took an internship with a lawyer who worked down the block from the Starbucks where I was working in downtown Newark. And she gave me the opportunity to work for her, and I did. And that was a risk, right? But each of our journeys are all different. But most importantly, what I'm also realizing is that we also share a lot of those challenges that we can be able to overcome together, right? Like, there's information that Travis can help me with that I can be able to apply to my life. And just by that alone, that has altered my decisions of my journey. And I've realized that the more I learn and the more I take in and the more I, fail, is the more I'm able to see to be able to reach my destination of where I want to go, right? And once again, our journeys are different. We're not saying, hey, replicate our journeys. We're not saying, hey, our journey is your journey. No, every journey has its own DNA. However, challenges are sometimes similar, right? And, I work a corporate job. Travis works a corporate job, and we both want different things for ourselves. However, we want to be able to understand challenges that we may encounter and understand how to overcome that together. And that can be work related. That could be relationship related. That could be mental or our health related. Those are just several aspects of what we're going to cover. But that's what really, that's what Dare the Journey is, right? We're going to be taking the same risks, and we're going to be going through the trenches with you all, because it's not, and there's a lot of podcasts that are out there too, and they talk about I guess past, they talk about the future, but I feel like what we're really trying to do is live in the present and be able to take actions and share those moments and those challenges and successes together as we learn this whole entire thing. Like, literally just recorded a session like before this, and it didn't record. And I didn't record that. It was not my fault, okay? Not at all. I pushed that button. There's something wrong with that camera.
It is.
Right. Or there's a ghost in this room. I'm telling you. But yes, the thing is, we're able to learn from these experiences and be able to have battle scars, right? And just be able to have this opportunity to share our journeys with you. And also, hopefully hear from you all when that time comes. But, we have values that we want to live by. And I'm going to have Travis run through them. And I know all of them because we live by these things, focus and investment, but he's going to break it down. Travis, what do we have in terms of our values that we want to, make this part of our podcast that we work on?
Yeah, so we came up with 10 core values and a kind of a description of each. The first one is love, which is embracing and spreading love in all interactions, fostering a supportive and nurturing community. Number 2 is acceptance, valuing and respecting diverse perspectives and experiences, promoting inclusivity and understanding.
Love and acceptance. Woo! Some big things we're going to be working on.
Discipline is next, encouraging the commitment and self-control necessary to achieve personal and professional goals. Patience, understanding that growth and success take time, and fostering a mindset of perseverance.
I have no patience, but I'm working on it.
Yeah,
where I lack.
Same. Next was consistency, upholding a steadfast approach to personal development and goal achievement. Focus, maintaining clarity and dedication to one's purpose and vision. Courage, encouraging bold actions and the bravery to step outside of comfort zones.
What was that one?
Courage.
Courage. That is also going to be very important as you take your journey, because courage doesn't mean you're going to be successful. Courage means that you took the action to do what you needed to do, win or fail. And if you did that, we're clapping for you.
That's right. Investment, committing to personal growth, education, and the betterment of oneself and the community.
Yes. Investment. And I hate to add, because these are some key words. As you say it, all the words resonate within me. Trust me, I'll tell you my age. I am 36 years old, and I invested in my health a lot. I take care of myself. I work out, go to the gym 3 or 4 times a week. I run probably 35 miles at least, probably 2 to 3 days, because I'm trying to bulk up. No steroids, no drugs, nothing. I clean, eat. But anyways, what I'm saying is I invest in myself. I'll tell you one thing that I do. This is me being vulnerable. In order for me to complete task, I have to eat a cookie.
Really?
For every task I complete, I eat a cookie. It's just something I do That's just something I do personally. And it's the small cookies, not the big cookies.
So ask what kind of cookie are you talking here?
We're talking about miniature cookies, almost the size of Oreo cookies.
It's not a crumble cookie.
It's not. No, unless I want to have.
I saw you with those crunch
Actually,
weeks ago.
you saw me eat a crumble cookie that I shared, and I didn't want to eat it by myself, because if I had ate that thing by myself, no. Crumble cookie is good, actually, right? But not good for just one person to eat alone. Yeah, you got to break that thing. Is there anything more?
Yeah, joy, celebrating life's journey and finding happiness in both the big and small moments. And last one is vulnerability, embracing openness and authenticity, fostering genuine connections and personal growth.
That is what our podcast is going to. Those are our core values. Those are 10. Those are heavy. Because in life, I feel as though that we're going to encounter the opposite. Just think about that. We're going to encounter, majority of the time, we encounter the opposite of focus, distractions. Most of the time, we're going to encounter the opposite of love.
Consistency, patience.
Yes, you're gonna experience the opposite of consistency, inconsistent. I think, but the thing is, the beautiful thing about this is that we have a choice on this journey, how we want to live our life. And what we want to inspire and instill with everyone is that we're not perfect. You know, we're not gonna do everything right. You know, we're not gonna get it right all the time. But if the courage that we took, the action that we took to start doing any of each or living up to any of these core values, courage is going to be a key anchor, because you're going to need a lot of it in order for us to have those values be cemented. So yeah, you know, those are the 10 core values. Thank you, Travis. As you can see here, Travis and I, and, you know, I guess just a little bit, how we met, right? We live in Scottsdale, Arizona, compared to where I'm from. Okay? This is a bougie town. This is definitely a bougie town. This is definitely, I like it because I can be a little bit bougie too. But, yeah, it's definitely bougie, whatever, bourgeoisie, the correct terminology behind it for all my historians. But definitely different from Newark, New Jersey. Okay? Grew up in the hood. Once again, had a tough life growing up. But just being here alone, I feel like I could reach for the stars, because this is what I never expected. This is where I never expected to be. But the reason I am here is because I took risks. I dared myself. But yeah, so me and Travis, we lived in the same apartment, and I think we really connected when he was reading How to Win Friends and Influence People. I think that's where we realized we couldn't stop talking. Right? Was that?
Yeah. About that time, just a lot of intellectual conversations, and we really hadn't known each other that long. We still really haven't, honestly, in the grand scheme of things. We met in probably April, May timeframe of this year. It's now December. 8 months at most we've known each other, but I feel like we just kind of had this bond right away, because we both believe in personal development and growth and challenging ourselves and each other. Vulnerability is a big theme we talk about. Of course, we talk about work, we talk about women, we talk about physical health. We've covered a lot of.
Yes, we're going to talk about women. Okay, we're going to, and it's good and bad. And these are our experiences that we've had. We're going to talk about work life, success, and not, unsuccessful moments where we failed. We're going to talk about mental, where we have, mental challenges and, things that we've been able to overcome. We met and we realized at that point, on the couch next to the pool, that we just couldn't stop talking.
Yeah. And despite us looking so similar, we are from different areas. We have different backgrounds.
He's literally my twin. We look exactly alike.
I didn't get the looks, but of the family. No, Ade is, like you said, is from New Jersey. He's been in some other areas, since then. I'm from Indiana, born and raised there. Lived in St. Louis the last 9 years, and I've moved to Scottsdale in March of 2024, about 9 months ago. So we both our journeys crossed paths here in Scottsdale. You were talking about the past and present earlier.
Yeah.
We both had our own journeys before. We'll have our own journeys, after Scottsdale. But
Yeah.
right now, our journeys crossed, and really glad they have, and feel like I made a lifelong friend for sure.
Oh, yeah.
And we have a good group of friends here at our apartment that we talk to them as well, because they're 30s and 40s for the most part as far as age. And I'm 38 for the record. I know Ade shared he's 36. And we did
35.
You said 36.
35. I was born in 1989, man.
When's your birthday?
35 is next month.
17th.
Let's not rush these dates, okay? I don't keep track of these 40 more days. I stopped counting at 28, okay? After that, what the fuck?
But we have a good group of friends that we, they have some of the same struggles and the challenges and goals that we have. We have a lot of fun conversations with them, and they're kind of like a sounding board for us too, of some of the things that maybe they'd like us to cover.
So we actually did like a data, a market study, a data sample
Survey.
We did a survey, we collected data, and then we're saying, this is what people want to listen to, right? This is what we think out of probably 50 people want to listen to. And we're still going to do that survey, and we're still going to extend that survey out, and we're going to still continue it. But we heard what people kind of want to hear. Maybe I think we're going to give that. We're also going to be able to be very creative here, right? Because once again, this journey is yours. This is a journey where you get to create it. However, what we're doing is here are some of the examples to it and challenges that we've been through and that we're going through. So you all know that you're not going through whatever you're going through alone, because I can assure you, between the stories I've heard from that I've listened to all around Arizona so far, being here for a year, and I'm more observant than anything, and I realize it's important for us to create and inspire and an influence and make an impact to the people around you. Somebody always said, leave it better than you left it. Is that correct?
Then you found it.
When you found it. Leave it better than you found it. That was my mom. That was my mom. I mean, I'm pretty sure most moms say that. But, my mom said that. Like, I feel as though if you're going to do something, do it well, right? And if you're going to people, impact people, right? And that's what, I guess we also gravitated with one another. Travis, you might have not said it, he is a dream manager. Just think about that. That's it. Dream manager. That's what he does, right? And he's a life coach that helps people manage their dreams.
Yeah. Number one is identify their dreams, because as adults, we kind of a lot of us forget to dream. Like, we have no problem dreaming as kids. So then we grow up and we got responsibilities, we got bills, some people have children. We have a lot of things to focus on, and we kind of forget to dream and what that's like. And so the first step is to identify what your life dreams are, get a vision for yourself. And that's what I do for a living, helping some guys from my company, men and women, identify those dreams. So whether it's buying a house or having a family or improving relationships, losing weight, paying off debt, whatever it is, coming up with a game plan for that to make it their reality, and breaking down those big dreams into small actionable steps that you can achieve daily or weekly or monthly, or, to make it more tangible, because those dreams aren't as far as you think they are if you come up with a game plan and you work that plan.
See what I mean? This is why perfect for data journey listeners. I am more of an executioner. I just do it. You don't ask no questions. I just do it. I don't know. For me, I like, if I have a dream, that dream is coming to life one way or another. It may take some time, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to invest in it. Even building this podcast. I remember we went to the store. We were about to purchase all the necessities. Then I realized that, hey, we need to get an LLC for all of this. And we need to make sure we write all of this off. It's not for income or anything. It's for tax purposes, but let's do it right. Let's build right.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, to have a dream manager and an executioner is like almost having like the bomb and the clock, right? Does that make sense? The clock and the bomb. I think that's right. Like the clock and the bomb tick, and the bomb is actually going to blow up. But
yeah,
you're managing when the bomb is going to blow up. I don't know if that's the perfect. I know that's right. That's the perfect analogy, but you get my drift. Shit. Anyways, we're out synergy, right? We're putting our energies together in order for this to come to life, and for everyone for individuals to know that, our challenges are shared, that you're not going through this, or whatever you may be going through, or any challenges or obstacles in your life, they're not going through it alone, because it may be one of those values that we are going through that you may or be seeing, right? You may be missing the point of vulnerability, right? What does vulnerability really mean, right? Does that mean sharing something, about being open because you've always let these feelings be built up within you and not express it to anyone? And you may be having those, challenges, right? This is where we're going to do that, right? And this is where we're also going to show, how do you show up and love other people, right? How do you show up? How do you have joy in one's life, right? How do you invest in yourself, right? Because that's really what it's going to come down to. I realized that the more that we invest in ourselves, the more people we impact, right? People think it's selfish to invest in yourself, but you're really investing in yourself so you can be better for the people around you.
100%. That's what the Dream Manager program is all about, is putting, on the plane, putting your oxygen mask on first before you help anybody else, because you got to make sure you're in good, healthy position to be of value to anybody else in your life. And I'm glad you mentioned joy, because, you're talking about the opposites earlier, and some of the opposites of joy are sadness, anger, pain. How often do we see that in the world today? It's so common, and so many people are going through so many struggles. And if we or you can be a source of joy for someone else's life, like, there's very few things that are more meaningful and fulfilling than that.
Yeah, and mind you, we're black, white guy, right? Two different opposite spectrums. You get best of both worlds. How good does it get, right? Because now we get to share each other's journey in a way where we're now living and learning at the same time, that, hey, how do we get through this? There's some challenges that Travis may not experience that I may experience. There's some challenges I may experience that Travis can't experience. However, when being vulnerable about those things, being open about those things, then people start to understand. And sometimes you just have a listening ear. Because I could tell you, one thing Travis is a good listening ear. For all the ladies that's looking for a good listening ear, this is the guy. This is why he's moving. But anyways, on that note, I guess we'd love to close out on a message, right? I think it was Michael Jordan that said this. And when I heard it, I've never forgot it. He said and actually he was actually teaching parents how to interact with their kids. And it kind of almost made me tear up. He said, when do you applaud the child? Do you applaud, or when do you applaud the child, and when do you get upset at the child? When you applaud the child is when they make the shot. You get upset when they don't make the shot. And then he said, no, you applaud because they took action. That is what we're going to be applauding everyone on. Taking action, taking a risk in their life. Ever since he told me, I feel like Michael Jordan was talking to me. Ever since I heard that, I just said, I'm just going to take action on my dreams, on the things I want to do. Yeah, any closing?
I was going to say, you're killing it, brother. You are achieving your dreams, and it's been awesome to watch your journey these last couple months. You're a great friend, and you're also a great listener yourself. So just really appreciative of this journey with you, and I'm excited to see where we take this. Yeah, dare to journey is also dare to take action. I think that's the big message that we want to get out there is to take actions towards those big areas in your life that will really make a difference and really make you feel fulfilled and live those core values that we want to promote.
On that note, I just want to say, this is our first episode. Hopefully we recorded this one this time because, geez,
we're getting hungry.
I'm definitely hungry. But anyways, see you later. Take risk. This is an adventure. Never forget that.
See ya. I really like the opposites conversation. That was good.